How many LED bulbs have you already replaced in your home just because they suddenly went out? I used to do the exact same thing. Every time a bulb flickered or died, I toss it and grab a new one without a second thought. At first, it feels quick and convenient, but after a while, you start to notice how wasteful it really is. Most of the time, the issue isn't as serious as it seems, yet without any experience fixing LED bulbs, it's easy to assume they're beyond saving. One very common fault is this. The LED chips are driven a bit too hard for too long, and eventually one chip fails at random, causing the whole bulb to go dark. The reason is fairly simple. Inside most LED bulbs, the chips are connected in a series chain. When one chip burns out or goes open circuit, it breaks the entire path, so everything turns off even though the rest of the chips are still perfectly fine. That's why this issue shows up so often. And here's the key point. This kind of failure is surprisingly easy to deal with. You don't need to replace the whole bulb because the problem usually comes down to just one faulty chip. Once you identify and fix or replace that single spot, the circuit is complete again and the bulb works like normal. The cost is practically nothing, since you can simply reuse a good LED chip taken from another broken bulb. Now, to be fair, this isn't something everyone knows how to handle right away. And that's exactly why I'm here, to walk you through it and share a simple, useful trick you can actually use. At the same time, I'll be testing this on 2 non-working bulbs to show you everything is real and not staged in advance. Alright, let's get started with the repair. Figuring out which LED chip has failed isn't easy to do with the naked eye. In many cases, everything looks almost identical, and the damaged chip doesn't always show clear signs. That's why having a simple, dedicated testing tool becomes really necessary. Here I've got a pair of tweezers. We'll wrap the handle with electrical tape to make sure it's properly insulated and safe to work with. Finding out which random LED chip is faulty is actually pretty simple. Here's why it works. In most LED bulbs, the chips are connected in series, so if even one chip fails, the whole circuit is broken and the bulb stays off. By gently touching each chip with the tweezers, you temporarily complete the circuit at that point. When the bulb lights up, it shows that this particular chip was the one interrupting the flow of electricity. In other words, the bulb comes back to life because you've effectively bypassed or reconnected the faulty spot, clearly revealing the problematic chip. So we've identified the faulty LED chip. I'll mark it right away so we don't lose track of it. Once we've located the faulty LED chip, we'll carefully remove it using a utility knife. Here I have another LED bulb with a similar issue. I won't be repairing this one, but instead I'll use it as a source of spare parts to fix other faulty bulbs. To get the LED chips, we need to carefully pry open the base of the bulb, where the chips are securely fixed. To remove the LED chips, you'll need to use a lighter to gently heat the base of the bulb. This softens the adhesive holding the chips in place, making it easier to take them out without breaking them. Now we'll place the LED chip we just removed into the spot of the faulty chip. Pay very close attention here because this is the most delicate and technically demanding part of the process in this video. So we've completed the repair. Now let's connect the bulb to the power source to see how it works in practice. And there you have it. With just a little patience, the right technique, and a few spare parts, we've managed to bring this LED bulb back to life. It's amazing how such a small fix can save money and reduce waste at the same time. The key is knowing a few clever tricks and taking your time, not rushing to throw things away. Next time a bulb goes out, remember, think like a fixer, not someone who replaces everything immediately. Little skills like this make a big difference, and the best part is, you can use them over and over again. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video where I'll share more practical tips and hacks that really work in your home.